Mediaite found an old clip of Rush Limbaugh where he says exactly what he plans on doing if Obamacare is fully implemented. Let's listen.
Before we go to the break, this is Richard in Naples. Richard, welcome to the EIB Network. Hello.
Hi, Rush. Hey, welcome from sunny Naples. Hey, a two-part question for you regarding health care. If the health care bill passes, where would you go for health care yourself? And the second part of that is associated with it is, what happens to the doctors? Do they have to participate in the federal program, or can they opt out of it?
Well, in the first place, none of that's going to happen for 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, I understand that, but if it does, what happens to the doctors? Are they going to be forced into a federal program?
Yes. There's going to be the only people providing insurance.
Where then would you go for health care?
Where would I go for health care?
Yeah, if the private doctors have to go into the federal program.
My guess is even in Canada and even in the UK, doctors have opted out. And once they opt out, they can't see anybody, Medicare, Medicaid, or what will become the exchanges. They have to have a clientele of private patients that will pay them a retainer. And it's going to be a very, very small practice. Now, I don't know if that has been outlawed in the Senate bill.
Okay.
I don't know. I'll just tell you this. If this passes and it's 5 years from now and all that stuff gets implemented, I am leaving the country. I'll go to Costa Rica.
What are you waiting for, buddy? He said this 5 years ago. It's been 5 years now. He said, if this is implemented 5 years from now, I'll leave the country. I'll go to Costa Rica. TikTok, bitch. Get on it. What the fuck are you waiting for? Or you're a liar. Which is it? Which is it? Are you a man of your word? Do you speak facts? Do you speak the truth like you always say you do? Or are you a liar? It's up to you, man. If you want to say here, fine, but you're a fucking liar. It's that simple. You're a fucking liar. So I guess you're a liar. I guess that's what it is, because you're still here. I haven't heard you speak about this recently. Are you going to go to Costa Rica? Go to Costa Rica. What the fuck are you doing? Go! 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 No, but again, this goes back to something we speak about all the time. There is zero accountability for right-wing talkers. If I say something that's incorrect, I get destroyed in the YouTube comment sections. The like-to-dislike ratio on a YouTube video is way out of whack. Because my audience, they don't just come to me. It's not a cult. They don't just come to me, tell us, dear leader, what to believe. No, they research on their own. They know shit, and then they come here and they listen to me, and it's like having listening to me talk about something, and then in their own mind they go, I agree with that part, I don't agree with that part. With the right-wingers, it doesn't work like that. You can say fucking anything, and they're authoritarians. So even if they say something that's totally untrue and is proven to be untrue, it doesn't matter. They just go, liberal bias, I still will listen to you. No, see, it's so easy to live in your bubble if you dismiss anything that's a fact that doesn't agree with your ideology as liberal bias. It's like with O'Reilly. O'Reilly, it was proven that he told 4 or 5 gigantic lies. And what did he do? He goes out on his show, liberal bias, fuck all them, pay no attention to them. They hate Fox News because they want to be Fox News. Anyway, now keep listening to me. And they do, and people do. The same thing happened. Rush Limbaugh predicted a Mitt Romney landslide victory. Glenn Beck predicted a Mitt Romney landslide victory. Larry Kudlow predicted a Mitt Romney landslide victory. He's a CNBC conservative host. George Will predicted a Mitt Romney landslide victory. There was zero evidence to back up that belief. Out of, I think there were 29 polling companies, 27 of the 29 had Obama winning by a fairly wide margin, and the others either had it dead even or like a slight Romney victory. So no evidence, no polling data whatsoever backed up their belief, but they said, I think Mitt Romney's going to win in a landslide because I'm an idiot who takes my own personal beliefs and thinks that's what's going to manifest in reality even though there's no evidence of it. So these guys are idiots. They're clowns. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They make that argument, and then what happens? You know, weeks later, Larry Kudlow still has a job. Rush Limbaugh still has a job. Glenn Beck still has a job. George Will, you know, he's in a new place now, I think. But they're not treated as buffoons like they are. They're buffoons. So he says he's going to leave. It's been 5 years. He's not going to leave. And people are just going to act like he never fucking said it. It's almost like, to people who are not the dumbest fucking people in the country, there's just a casual acceptance and understanding now. When you say Rush Limbaugh or Glenn Beck or O'Reilly, it's synonymous in people's minds with the fucking liar, right? The lying scumbag son of a bitch who never says anything true but still bloviates as if he's nailing it. That guy, right? That's who you're talking about? That Rush Limbaugh or a different Rush Limbaugh? If you can't tell, I'm so sick and tired of these fucking idiots. And by the way, he said at one point in there, they're going to have no choice, the insurance companies, because the feds are going to be the only people providing insurance. So the doctors are going to have to go into a federal program. Has that happened? Absolutely not. In fact, the opposite has happened. The private insurance companies are stronger than they've ever been. And I don't even like that, by the way. But it shows you that Rush Limbaugh was factually incorrect again. How many times are they, Obamacare is good, government takeover of healthcare? Really? Then why the fuck are the private insurance companies doing better than ever? Why the fuck was the bill crafted as an individual mandate, which means that the private insurance companies stay in control and you make it so that everybody has to buy on the private market? Private, as in not government, as in capitalist. He doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. He has no clue what the fuck he's talking about. He said there's going to be no more private insurance. You're wrong. Are you going to come out and apologize? Because you're fucking wrong about that. That's factually incorrect. And then also, you heard him. I'll go to Costa Rica. Okay, you'll go to Costa Rica. Costa Rica has universal health care, you fucking epic legendary moron. Have you done any research in your entire life about anything ever? No, you haven't. You're a disgrace to the entire idea of political talk. Do you understand that? I don't think you get that, Rush. You are a pathetic loser. You have the responsibility of having a microphone in front of you every day, and then you get to talk about world events and world news. And what do? The entire time you talk out of your rectum and make shit up. You don't know anything. You haven't learned anything. You don't regularly read the news. You don't know anything. You don't know any facts about anything on any topic, which is clear. Yet somehow, again, you still think you're nailing it. Well, Costa Rica's waiting for you, buddy. Go ahead. Go to Costa Rica. Or you're a fucking blithering liar.